How's it going, friends and neighbors? It's Combs, and today on Adventures with yours truly. Guys, first and foremost, I wanted to kind of tell you guys I apologize for I shouldn't say unconventional, but like the abrupt hiatus. I'm going to make a separate video explaining, why I haven't been doing stuff for a little while. And, hopefully you guys will understand and whatnot. But guys, what I wanted to cover tonight while I'm driving back from this work event that I had to go to, I love those. If you're in the corporate world, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But I wanted to talk about a video that I've seen pop up now a couple times, and I've heard some rumblings about. And I've heard some rumblings about. Basically, there is a YouTuber named Hoovy. He runs a channel called Hoovy's Garage. He makes really good car content. You guys should totally go check out Hoovy. You will not be disappointed, I'll tell you that. And he is the proud owner of a 2022 or 23 Lightning F-150. I don't remember what he said in the video, but it's either new or new. But either way, and he towed a Model A. It was either a Model A or a Model T. I'll have to go back and watch the video again, but I think it was a Model A. He towed it from the guy that was working on his car, and the truck did abysmal. That's not even like putting it lightly. That F-150 Lightning performed so abysmally that I had to make a video about it. Because guys, I want to stick this channel to dealing with stuff that is actually going to be on the channel. So my F-150 is on the channel, so I figured I would bring F-150 news. And side by sides, camping, all that good stuff. But guys, that's why I brought it up tonight. But so he gets 100 miles range in total. Beyond that, though, sorry, I love those bumps. It's like a roller coaster. Dayton, fix your stuff, okay? Just fix your stuff. But anyway, I digress. So he said that he got the lower end battery for the Lightning, which is like 230 miles worth of range, which even that is abysmal. But then when he towed with it, he literally got 100 miles. That is just so incredible of how bad that is. That's awful. And that is apparently the future of automobiles. It's going to be all electric. No. You can't be peddling this garbage and expecting people to want to buy it. You just can't. To put it in perspective for you guys, my F-150 is a 2019 with the 2.7 liter EcoBoost V6 in it. Okay, it is a crew cab. It is leveled, and I'm rocking some knobbies on this thing. I've got Nitto ridge grapplers on the truck. They came with the truck when I bought it. I love these tires. They're freaking sweet. So this thing's not just like a stock. It's still technically stock, but it doesn't have that big old rake in it that, even though it looks god awful, it does apparently help with aerodynamics. So that is what it is. But sorry, my brain decided to repeat that because I was trying to merge. So that's fun, and I don't know what this guy in front of me is doing. He's hitting his brakes every 5 seconds. Oh, there's a person in front of him that apparently doesn't realize that there's this thing called a speed limit. But hey, I digress. So my truck by itself gets 450 miles of range out of one tank of gas. That's great. That's great. Could it do a little better? If I didn't have the leveling kit and the bigger tires, yeah, it would. But guys, I've gotten 23 out of this truck before. When I was driving up to Canada, following behind my uncle in his RV, and yeah, we were getting like 23, which I think is awesome. Go ahead and get over here. So yeah, like I said, we were getting like 23, which is amazing for a full-size crew cab pickup truck. So I'm gonna ask you guys, what's my advantage to buying one of these Lightnings? Not that I'd buy an old Lightning in a heartbeat. Are you kidding me? Supercharged 5.4 V8, let's roll, boys. But what is not just my advantage, but the average consumer? What is the advantage to buying one of those? You hear all the time, all the electric vehicle fan folks are like, but it has so much torque. I'm like, yeah, that's great. That's wonderful. I'm happy for you. I love that for you. But that doesn't mean anything in the grand scheme of things. If you're going to get piss poor range, you congratulations, you bought a race car. You did. You bought a race car. It's designed to go fast for a short period of time. All right, everybody just changed lanes at once. That's cool. But sorry, I like to critique other people's driving when I'm driving. I don't know why I got into the habit of doing that, but that's why I normally don't do car vlogs, because of that. But yeah, I digress. So yeah, so basically, my truck destroys that. It gets way better. It gets way better fuel economy. It has a higher towing capacity, I do believe anyway. I know it has a higher towing capacity than the entry-level engine and stuff does. I think this truck's rated for 9,500 pounds, and the intro one is the intro Lightning, I think, is like 7,700, which that's what the Ford Ranger is towing, believe it or not. It's like 7,500 for the Ranger. So there's no advantage, and they're not cheaper. In fact, they're more expensive. So you literally have a more expensive product that performs not as good, and this is supposedly the future of automobiles. This right here. No, that's so stupid. And it's not even a fact that they're going to let people choose if they want to have an electric vehicle or not. They're literally making it so by 2035, that's going to be your only choice. Now look, I already have enough road trip frustrations, trying to get everybody to go, packing up all the gear and all that stuff. And now I'm going to have to plan my route to whether or not I have an EV charging station along the way. No, absolutely not. So, to all the OEMs out there, if this is what your government overlords are telling you that you need to do, then you need to step up your game now. Not in an hour, not 5 minutes from now, right now. Because you're going to have, as Eminem said, 1 million of us, just like me, probably more, that are already like, no, EVs are terrible. And then real-world test results have proven that the F-150 Lightning is god-awful. So now you're going to have to sell people on why they should want to buy it. Because I can tell you right now, there's no advantages to buying it. There's none. I did a whole video on a podcast that I kind of walked away from just because I got busy with other things. But I'll leave a link to it. It is politically charged. I'm just going to let you all know in the first place. So if that ain't your bag, then don't worry about it. But I did a whole 26-minute video on why there's no advantages to getting an EV. And there's not. It's even more expensive to get your registration because you're not paying gas taxes. It's just insane that there's so many hurdles that this is going to have to jump through. And this is what this is what mainstream folks want everybody to drive. Folks, I refuse, and I'm sure there's other people out there that are like me that refuse as well. So, if you want to try to sell me in the comment section below about why I'm wrong, be my guest. I can tell you won't, but be my guest. And if I rustled some jimmies, sorry. But I had to talk about it. I had to. It's something that I figured for a long time was the case, but now I've seen real world test results, and I know that it's the case. This is another example of political extremists pushing an agenda on us that is worse than what we already have, but they're trying to tell you that it's okay and this is what you should do. And also, I want to say this: if anybody owns an F-150 Lightning and you're a member of the channel or you happen to catch this channel, please let me know if you got something different. Okay, I want to do some more information on it, but I know a lot already. I've looked into quite a bit, and I've talked to some people that have EVs, and they're not usually as impressed as most people would have you think. So, guys, like I said, I know this is kind of an off-the-wall video, but I just had some time while driving home, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and record something. Might as well occupy my time and do something that's actually, beneficial for not just me, but the community as a whole, to put up new content. So with that being said, y'all, I'm going to end this video the way that I always do, with the adventurer's prayer. May the wind be at your back, may the skies be clear, and may you have safe travels to destinations unknown. I'm Combs, live from the interstate, and Trooper and I, we're out.